The app available from the App and Play Store.
From the movie Bang Bang, it is off on Sunrise in the voices of Benny Dayal and Harshdeep Kaur, and this very voice we have in our studio this Tuesday afternoon. Harshdeep Kaur, welcome back to Sunrise Radio.
Thank you so much. It's such a sunny day and it's so good to be at Sunrise Radio.
You actually, आप धूप लेके आए हो. मेरे हिसाब से तो आप sunshine लेके आए हो क्योंकि कल तक तो बारिश हो रही थी काफी ज़्यादा. How are you and what brings you to London, Harshdeep?
Well, I'm here to meet you and talk about my upcoming concert that's happening in July.
Yes.
And I'm very excited for that. And I really can't wait to see you all in the audience and imagine myself singing all your favorite and my favorite songs at the concert.
Oh my goodness, Harshdeep, you just saying the fact that you have a show in London is just too much excitement already, because it's been a really, really long time. So we are also very excited. So I think for our listeners, let's give them the details when the show is happening, where it is happening, and how they can purchase the tickets as well. So let's talk about where the show is happening.
Well, it's happening at the O2 in London, and it's happening on the 12th of July. You can always refer to my social media. I've put all the posters and everything.
Super.
And I'll keep updating all of you about this concert. And well, I'm coming with my entire band.
Wow.
And it's a beautiful set that we have curated for this concert. There'll be my Bollywood songs, there'll be a lot of folk songs, and there's a special tribute, a Sufi tribute to all the legendary Sufi artists.
Wow.
That I have grown up listening to.
Wow, that is going to be a mega show. So you heard it, 12th of July at the Indigo at the O2. It is going to be Harshdeep Kaur live in concert with what sounds like is going to be absolutely spectacular, Harshdeep. So tell me now, let's actually take you way back to when you started out with your career. I think your first song was Sajna Mein Hari.
Yes.
So tell us how that came about and how you are now where you are today.
It's a very long story. Shall I start?
बहुत time है हमारे पास, कोई बात नहीं.
So, I always wanted to become a playback singer, and I was pursuing my career. My first album released, it was called Romantica, and during that time, when I was recording for the album in Mumbai, there was this music director who approached me and said, there's this new movie that they're making. It's called Aapko Pehle Bhi Kahin Dekha Hai. And they're looking for a very rusty voice. And somehow they're not able to find the correct voice for that song. So would you like to go and audition for it? So I went to the T-Series studio and I sang a few lines of that song. And the director, Anubhav Sinha, and the music directors, Nikhil Vinay, they just loved my voice and they called me the next day to record the final song, and that song was Sajna Mein Hari. And it was the first time I came back, I went to the music shop, I bought the CD to read my name on that CD. I said, okay, this is happening.
Oh
my dream to sing for a Bollywood film had been fulfilled. And then there was no looking back. When we shifted to Mumbai, that was our struggling phase. I met all the music directors, gave them my demo CDs, and by God's grace and with my hard work, with my parents' blessings, started getting a lot of work, and here I am.
Here we are today. Now
at Sunrise Radio.
Yay! Now, Harshdeep, your parents have played a massive part in your career, and your sister as well, I've heard you say in your interviews. How do they feel today, looking at you and all the work that you do?
Well, I'm the same girl for them, and even if you meet me personally, you won't see any change in me. At least that's what I have always tried to accomplish, to be the same simple girl that I always was, and they're very proud of me. If you meet my parents, they will never show off that we are Harshdeep's parents, or she's the best, or she's so good. They have always kept me very grounded.
Yeah.
In fact, they are my biggest critiques, and now my husband, he has added to it, and he's my biggest fan and biggest critic at the same time.
That is so sweet.
So it's their support that I'm able to deliver my best.
It is 1:35 on Sunrise Tuesday afternoon, in conversation with Harshdeep Kaur in the studio live. We're talking about her upcoming concert, and actually talking of concerts, Harshdeep, we were just talking off air about concert culture and how it's just completely gone to a really different level. It has, which is so nice to see, especially post-COVID, because when we were in the pandemic, we just didn't know which way live events were going to go. So talk to me, you as an artist, talk to me about how you feel about today's concert culture and how it is.
Actually, COVID was a time when we actually were missing live events.
Yes.
So you won't believe, but I did a lot of concerts, web concerts, sitting at home wearing my headphones just with my piano, and there were people on Zoom call attending the concert. So I think that was the time when you came to know about the actual value of being there in front of your favorite artist and listening to your songs. And I feel that live concerts are a beautiful experience, and I don't think any other experience can match the experience of a live concert of your favorite artist. It's good to watch videos of your artist, but live is live.
Absolutely.
The amount of energy you feel, and as an artist also, when you sing your songs out of the studio, when you sing them live in front of a wonderful audience, you get so much energy and so much positivity that you just want to keep going on and on and on.
Yeah.
And you also get to know your favorite artist, not just as a performer, but also as a person.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful way to connect with the audience.
And do you feel you've grown as a person and as an artist over the years whilst doing these live shows?
Yes, definitely. So initially I used to watch a lot of my own concerts, like the videos, and I used to judge myself.
Yeah.
Okay, where can I improve? How do I make it even better? And then I started thinking like a music lover sitting in the audience. What would I want from my favorite artist? So that's how we started, putting a lot of elements in my concert, the need and the importance of interaction with the audience.
Yes.
And to make them feel that, if they're buying a ticket to my concert, it should be worth it, and they should remember it for a very, very long time.
Yes, of course. And on that note, I would like to ask you if you can give us a little bit of a teaser as to what we can expect from you in July. And I know you've already given us, a little bit of a summary as to what we can expect. But I think thoda sa ga ke, I think ho jaye.
So I normally, I take my audience on a musical journey, and we don't have much time, but yes, within that 2 hours of time, 2.5 hours, I try to take them with me on my musical journey and make them a part of it. And I sing all my Bollywood songs that people have loved, and I do an unplugged section where people can also sing with me the songs that we all have grown up listening to. And of course, it ends on a high note when we all just leave our seats and do some pangra.
We have to. How can we not do that?
On Jugni Ji.
Yeah. Go for it. So you give us a little sound.
Okay, so I'll just give a little glimpse of how we do the finale. O Jugni ishq de raste jaave, O kidre dhokha hi na khave, O naale paak mohabbat kare saईं पीर मेरे आ जुगनी जी, ए वे अल्लाह वालेयां दी जुगनी जी, हे वे मेरे पीर दी जुगनी जी, है वे नबी पाक दी जुगनी जी.
It is 1:44 on Sunrise. So Harshdeep, I think it is actually quite important to talk about being an independent artist in this industry. We know you do your Bollywood playback singing and all of that, but how is it as an independent artist, and what kind of challenges do you face?
Well, I feel this is the time to release your own music. When you sing for films, there's a limited situation in the movie, and you depend on the music director. But when it comes to independent music, you're free to do whatever you feel like.
Yeah.
And I've been consistently working on my own music, and I would say that's the best expression of yourself. Like, I really wanted to do a sad song, so we made one and we shot it in Dubai, and the video is out now for all of you to see. yes, the marketing and the money that Bollywood is able to spend on music, we won't be able to reach that level. So it becomes really very important for the audience to understand that this is an independent project and they are the final judges and they need to promote good music, and our social media then becomes a tool for us to, you know, promote our songs. And if people really like it, they always, you know, DM me or they send me mails how my music is affecting them or it's inspiring them. So as an artist, I keep working on independent songs, and I feel it's my responsibility to give them good music. So yeah, I'm on it all the time. I also do a lot of devotional stuff,
yes,
which people really love. So I recently released Anand Sahib in my voice,
yes,
from the Gurbani, and I released some singles. And even today, there's a new song that has come up called Pardesiya.
Saw that.
It's a duet with Kamar Grewal ji.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love doing music, and this is what I'm born to do. So I keep releasing music. So as an artist, it's a request to music lovers that they should promote such songs and, you know, listen to them more and more, and that gives us a lot of encouragement to do even more music.
For sure. And you know, briefly touching upon, you know, being an independent artist. Now, being a female independent artist, or just an artist in itself, how does it stand today, and do you feel that it has changed over the years and it is getting better?
Well, I feel it is getting better. But even now, I feel it's a very male-dominated industry. Whenever you look at the bigger music festivals happening, you'll see only the male artists getting the showstopper spots. And so that's a little difficult for female artists to stand out. But, you know, the culture that I have grown up in, my father never made me feel that, you know, you're little less because you're a girl. He's always encouraged me, you know, that you're the best, and doesn't matter if you're a girl or a boy.
Yeah.
If you're good at your talent, then you can easily win hearts. And my focus has always been on doing great work, and honestly, I'm very grateful that people have loved my work, and I always feel that love when I'm singing on stage. I feel it, you know, in the air, and when people come up to me, they bless me and they thank me, and the way they hug me, you know, it just shows that, okay, I'm doing something right. So yeah, I'm on it, and I think this is our generation which would change things for the next generation. So our job is to just keep, you know, going on and on.
And actually, you bring a very it's a very different energy that you bring. It's a very warm energy. I don't know how to explain it, but I think the people that do meet you and bless you and hug you, like, they feel it. They will understand what I'm talking about.
I'm blessed.
It is that for sure. Now, just talking about your career, I mean, you know, you have a little baby who is now how old?
3
years old. So how is it, you know, being a mother and, you know, doing what you do?
Well, I think becoming a mother is the most beautiful thing in the whole world. And since Hunar, my son, came in my life, I think he entirely changed my life. And you know, you start valuing the real things in your life, then you don't really worry about how many likes you've got, how many plays you've got, because you have one little soul who loves you like anything, and for him you are the entire world. So you start valuing the real relationships and the real things in life. And I think that has brought a very positive change in my music also. Like, I've become more calm. I have a lot of patience now. I used to be a little impatient earlier, but now after him, you know, I've learned how to be more patient and more loving and more giving. So yeah, he's changed me as a human being.
Oh, and I'm so sad I couldn't see him today because you didn't.
We'll see him in July.
Yes,
he'll be attending my concert. And you know, sometimes he even sits in the audience and he claps and he sings all my songs. He knows the hook lines.
Oh my God, that's
and
so
then after the concert, he would come up to me and always say, "Mama, good show. Mama, you were very good." So that means the world to me.
Of course, that is so lovely. Now, just going back to your show, let's get on Sumeet. You want to come here? Who's in the studio? Who is bringing this show? Who's making this show happen? Sumeet, let's talk to you and let's get some updates from you as to Firstly, I should thank you for bringing Harshdeep to the UK. Much overdue, Sumeet.
It's our pleasure. And you know what? When the whole initial concept or the whole initial idea came, and I think we are very blessed, and it's a pleasure for us to have an artist like Harshdeep who's coming to the UK to perform. And I'm sure it's going to be a treat for listeners and for people who've been listening to such amazing songs. We've been, because I'm a dancer, so I've been dancing, listening, performing to a lot of Harshdeep songs. And yeah, seeing her live, it was a very fan-struck moment for me today when I saw Harshdeep. It was like, we were seeing her live. But yeah, I mean, it's a blessing that we will say that we are having Harshdeep as an artist coming to the UK.
Absolutely. And in terms of dance, Sumeet, and how this show is going in the dance way, because we can't not have any bhangra when Harshdeep is on stage. So tell us how the dancing is looking for July.
I'll be honest with you. I mean, there's a lot of surprises planned for this show, but I would not reveal much of it just yet. But I think it's important for people to understand, there's a different, as Harshdeep herself said, that she's going to be taking people on a journey.
Yeah.
So I mean, there are highs, there are lows. So obviously dancing will become a very integral part of the show. But as we say, we want to give them the best of Harshdeep, and we want to make this show as people come in and they remember that they've seen something amazing. And yeah, I mean, dancing will of course be a part of it.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, you will definitely see some surprises. Maybe we'll get you on to
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
I'm not saying no to that. Listen, thank you so much for coming here in the studio today, Harshdeep. One quick thing before you do go, if you can please we can't get enough of your vocals. This is the thing, we can't get enough of it. So if you can sing for us one last time before you go, that would be absolutely awesome.
उंगली पकड़ के तूने चलना सिखाया था ना, दहलीज ऊंची है ये पार करा दे, बाबा मैं तेरी मलिका, टुकड़ा हूँ तेरे दिल का, एक बार फिर से दहलीज पार करा दे, मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो, दिलबरो, मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो, मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो, दिलबरो, मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो, हाय ओ मेरे डाडिया रबा कि ना जम्मिया कि ना ने ले जानिया, हाय ओ मेरे डाडिया रबा कि ना जम्मिया कि ना ने ले जानिया, मधानिया मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो, दिलबरो, मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो.
Oh my God, that was gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Harshdeep, thank you so much. 12th of July, O2 Indigo, Harshdeep Kaur live in concert. Head over to AXS.com for your tickets. Thank you so much for coming into the studio.
Thank you so much, Anushka. As always, so lovely talking to you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you in July for sure.
Yes.
The app available from the App and Play Store.